we finally got some samples back. It's just crazy reflecting on some of the mock-ups that we had done. And these are more like just prototypes. We have our pre-production samples to arrive, I think, in the next week or two. So these are the samples that we sent away, the tech packs we sent off. So I'll just go through a couple of them and tell you about some of the things we love, things that we're changing for the pre-production samples, so we can pretty much get that first order done, and we can start putting it in the hands of people watching and the future customers. But yeah, like this was meant to be button up that we designed to complement a few other pants, a few other items that we have in this box here. The pocket design, it's meant to be of like a half court, which it is, and that's a really cool element. A lot of our designs are gonna have those basketball kind of mementos, whether it's like a cool saying, this is designed as a half court. I like the collar, and I like the way that it would fold if it was buttoned up. Sometimes the pivots become like your best pieces. Now, I think our money logo puffer jacket or bomber jacket is probably one of my favorite pieces. It's funny, I don't own any bomber jackets myself. This is the first one I've ever put on, essentially, but we wanted to design one because it's gonna be that loud piece that I think players and fans can both wear and have that same feeling, that same energy behind. Like when you put this on, you just feel, it gives you a vibe. Like I said, I don't own one, but designing one was really fun. And then when I put it on, I was like, if I didn't live in Cairns, I would be rocking these all the time. But yeah, we're gonna make some slight changes. We really like the application on this logo on the left. Same with on the right, but we wanna change some of the details, just application-wise. Going with a bit more of a glossier green. This green was close, but not too close. Pockets were kind of shallow, need to be a bit more deeper. Honestly, I think because it's my own creation, even the imperfections I love, I definitely had a soft spot for. We've got some more details coming with the inside pocket. I think actually that one was too shallow, and we're gonna have some really cool small details that create the identity of Swish Lane. So got this really cool patch with some really trademark quotes that we're gonna use for the future. So keep an eye out for that. Evening out some of the material, so the way it puffs out and the stitching, it's a little bit more consistent throughout, just so you kind of get that, not puffer jacket, not bomber jacket, somewhere that it's a bit more customary. So when you put it on, it's got, I don't know, the feel of both, if you will. But this, with the off-white cargos, it goes hard. So I've tried both on myself. And like I said, I would definitely have this in my closet, not just because I made it, but because this bomber jacket, it just sits right. The length in the arms, that just looks so done on the back. So yeah, so that piece wasn't too far off being a nail on the head. So we're honestly like just tweaking things, adding a small feature here and there. But anyone who makes clothes knows you're gonna save all those details, because we've got like zippers that you have to, pre-order and completely make separate to this order. Like that's a minimum order right there. Everyone, the design team, myself, we all absolutely love this game inspired. If you ever see the game, he wears a hoodie similar to this. Now you do have pockets, all right, that they don't go all the way through, as you see, but zipped up, it does look like one big pocket. So you can wear this open or closed or semi-open. Now, the fabric was bang on, the fit's bang on. We wanted to be kind of like mid to late 90s kind of style, nothing too fitted, nothing too loose. But again, like this, like semi-zipped up with the hoodie just nicely kind of placed so you can see that logo. And yeah, we've just kind of dispersed the logos really creatively, is a word. Just one here and one there, some inverted, some upside down. But yeah, again, this will be a really large statement piece for the players that will be wearing him and the fans that will see that photo and hopefully fall in love and feel that energy through it and, want to try that on themselves. For the camera though, I'm not going to put any of the pants on. But yeah, these essentially are the pants that will go with. There's certain things I've got to change on here, just the positioning of pockets, some are a little bit off-centered, but the fabric is bang on, super comfy. It feels weighted, so it kind of gives you that calm, relaxed kind of, feel. Definitely pants that you could wear out, pants that you could wear at home. Definitely one of those essential pieces. And funny enough, I don't know if I should put this on camera or not, but like we were actually going to cuff the bottom, but then they kind of flared out at the bottom. And not that me holding it in front of my legs is the best example, but they actually look way better, slightly flared out, sitting just over the shoe. So it just doesn't look too tracksuity. It looks like if I was to wear it like this, or open, or completely up, I think it just gives you 3 different, outfit choices. But the pants with that slight flare, with that really thick stitching, the logo on the back piece here, it just gives people, exposure to the logo and the piece that we're wearing, more interesting angles instead of just front on or back on, So yeah, these 2 pieces, big fans of them. Again, small tweaks, not changing too much to them. These came out really, really well. Another piece came that I was really stoked about, Swish Lane, basketball shorts. We use 3 different applicants here to apply 3 of our different logos. We've got our money logo, we've got our trademark Swish Lane logo, and then more of our icon logo with just the SL. You can see how each one is slightly different. But again, we'll make small adjustments on positioning and size, and also just finishing wise. These are a really, really cool piece. These can be something that, again, you can wear for that tunnel fit. If you're just a hooper and you just want some dope pants to wear, you can also wear them as a hooper. We do have these small details, again, where our pockets are always in that shape of the half court. We will always put these, trademark little orange stitches wherever we can. We do have our small monogram here. But again, really tough finish. Wherever we can add those small details. On the pre-production samples, we will have a lot more details that really separate Swish Lane as a clothing item that resonates with hoopers, resonates with basketball players, and people who, I guess, love the sport or just love fashion. See how they come out in the pre-production samples, but I think these will go up even another level. One of my favorites is this piece, but we like the boxier kind of finish. I think this is going to be for people like myself. Like, I'm not necessarily a large, but if I was an extra large, I could probably still fit this. I think it's a little bit more universal for taller people, wider people. I think it's going to be a shirt that it's one size fits all to a certain degree. You'll see on the back there, we've got another example of our logos where we're, challenging ourselves for different logos for different styles, but still very on brand. So this is going to be one of our logos that you see on pieces that are quite flexible. If you see the money logo, that's going to be on our high-end pieces like puffer jackets, hoodies, bomber jackets, etc. When you see this logo, this is going to be on some of our more like staple stuff. Quality in the material, it's something that's a little bit thicker, but at the same time, you want that balance between heavy and comfortable. You want to be like submerged in this. High stitching on the neck. We might shrink the collar a little bit. It's a little bit wide at the moment. The positioning of the logo, gone with this really, I think just soft and subtle. It's a really cool way they've applied it. Kind of got this in and out logo application down here, and then more of this like comes off the shirt up top here. Really cool piece. I reckon the shirt's going to go really, really well for the consumers online and for the athletes that want to wear them. That off-white that you're seeing is going to be one of our colors that we always go to. Just got so much detail in how it's applied, how it kind of rises and it kind of falls, and the logo. This is our off-white tee, and us applying it, and I just love how we've got the gaps where the off-white still pokes through, but you still got the white that belongs in the logo. But again, small details. This one was really, really close to being bang on the money. These pants, they're an off-white cargo. Tassels at the bottom, or the drawstrings, if you will. They are obviously to make the bottom tighter if you want that kind of look, that cuff look. Large pockets on the sides. Again, the small details with the pockets I think are nice and subtle. There's a lot of sexiness and simple. I think when it comes to building the perfect outfit, you need certain things to stand out, but you just need things to complement. So I think these pants are one of those things that just complement whatever you're wearing up top. Like I'll show you another piece in a minute that would go great with these. Everything that we have in our range will go with the next thing, which is something we wanted to really like identify for customers. It's not like, oh, this shirt doesn't go with these pants. Everything will go with everything. I think that's a large point I want to make for future ranges and for customers who are shopping with us. Pick whatever, it's all going to go together. These came in a little bit longer than I wanted them to. So even when we did the fitting on our model, that was, I think it was like maybe like 6'3", 6'4", maybe. They were a little bit longer on him. So yeah, just small tweaks. I love the color, the fabric's right. We will add some more details to having a Swish Lane logo here, which is actually going to be the same dimensions as a championship ring. So it's just those small details that we really want people to appreciate. So, and again, we will apply small areas, the traditional orange and just small details we always want to add there. This is again going to come back to one of our staple tees, one of our just plain tees. If you love the off-white with the large logo, you'll love our plain black t-shirt with the small icon logo right there. Again, this is going to be a really great piece to wear with like your basketball shorts, if you will. This is where we take maybe like a pair of pants that you just might hoop in, to now going, okay, I might rock this to like a tunnel fit. I just like how it sits. It's not too boxy. The sleeves aren't too long. Again, I'm only 5'11", pushing 6 maybe. But this is a large, and it's not massive on me. So I might even go like a medium. But the models, the sizes that I have were for the fitting. So the way I'm wearing them, please just take them with a grain of salt, because they're not all size specific to myself. So it was a really, really cool piece. Plain tee, yeah, what's to get excited about? But we want to do these in heaps of colorways. And if you just want to support the brand, become a part of the community, this can be a really cool piece just to have in your wardrobe. One of my more favorite pieces is our football tee. You could call it maybe a throwover tee, if you will. Like, this is where we'll find, again, that logo. Like I said, this logo is where we apply it to. It can go with everything and anything. So the Swish Lane circle on the front, we have this small icon logo just on the neck there. Small changes we wanted to make were just the way the collar sat on the neck. It wasn't too flush. But as far as measurements go, like the way it crops at the waist, the where the sleeves finish was pretty much bang on. Number 24 on the back, it's the year the brand basically was established. And ironically, it's Kobe Bryant's number. So when we want to kind of stay in that basketball dialect, if you will, I wouldn't say you would throw this over a shirt of this color. But again, if you see in the light, you can't really still see through it. You can wear this over a hoodie. You could wear this over a long sleeve shirt. You could wear this with just bare skin underneath it and just be that really breezy kind of retro feel. But as you can see, right, like the collar doesn't sit, perfectly on the neck. So it's small adjustments. But yeah, like this goes really cool with the jorts that I'm wearing right now. Again, this is going to be such a cool piece for people to wear through the tunnel fits, players, athletes, and also customers to, get that same vibe. Yeah, one of my more favorite pieces. Again, can't wait for we're already planning for the second range, and this is going to be remixed in even a better way. Yeah, I think the football jersey range is going to just get better. This is a really cool creative piece that we designed. It's kind of like your longer jorts, similar to ones I'm wearing. So you've got our trademark orange logo application, that trademark stitching that you do see on some items, some not. Again, these are just samples. We will have a SNL buckle here for our pre-production samples. What you see here is we've actually got the print of a basketball net that slightly like balayages off. We will, I think, perfect how we've kind of ripped the bottom of the pants. So as you can see, like this is what denim shorts finish like normally. This is what we're trying to go with, but our main goal is to have the string will actually finish where the net finishes. So we really want to like nail that aspect of it. So when you put the pants on, you will have these little wispy bits, but they will just fall where the net finishes. So it's a really small detail, but I think it's one that people can appreciate. Yeah, and see again, on the back, you've got that half-court design to represent, obviously, basketball. Yeah, I think it's just a different type of pocket. Most of them are traditionally square, slightly different shapes outside of that, but I think we've got something really cool and something that we can definitely, I guess, trademark to a degree. So, again, these came in a little bit too wide, so our manufacturers are working tirelessly to get that perfect. But yeah, these came in really cool. Can't wait for this to be in that pre-production sample form. Yeah, I can actually try some on, because they're definitely a bit big for me. These are, again, like I gotta specify, only prototypes. You have the large pockets, which I love. Again, we're missing the SNL buckle. I like where we've put the logo. I think it's relevant. Like all I can say is like where we've put the logo, I think it's just different. different to putting it like on the arse or somewhere on the tag. Like here's nice and subtle, it'll go well. Fabric was a little bit off, print was a little bit off. We've definitely gone back to the drawing board with this one. Very, very much like the button up and the singlet, the pivots to these three are gonna outshine like the entire range, I think. Like there's some really, like you got the money hoodie, you got the bomber jacket, red football tee, you got some items that are like just killers, especially with the off-white tee. You know, the button up was these are but the pivot to all those three items, they're going to be the stars of the show, and because of the way we've gone back and reinvented them. I love that about this journey, is that some of these pivots are going to turn out to be even better than the first plan. So, but yeah, it's just crazy. Like it's January 8th. 2025, and I think 5 months ago we were only just introducing this to the design team, selling them on this concept, and now we're here, 2025. Samples are here, pre-production samples are about to come. You know, we'll have them by the time the playoffs are here, so you'll see it on the players wearing them to the games in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I guess just stay tuned and show you guys more in the weeks to come. So yeah, that's it.